Hey, warrior. I know you're here because you crave a genuine relationship where you are valued and loved properly. I've been there, feeling like I'm pouring my all into a relationship, but getting indifference and disrespect in return. It's like you're trying to cultivate a lush garden, but the plants keep withering from lack of water and light. In the journey to find love and happiness, I have learned a valuable lesson from Stoic philosophy. Your worth comes from within. However, that doesn't mean you have to accept relationships where you're not valued. A woman who truly loves you will show it through actions, through caring gestures, no matter how small. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 signs that she doesn't really value you. Let's explore these red flags together so you can make the right decisions for your happiness. And don't forget, you deserve happiness. If this is your first time with us, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. Let's build a community of strong and confident men together. Don't forget to like this video to support me. Sign 1. Not making time for you. When a woman consistently fails to make time for you, even though she may claim to have a busy life, it's a sign that she doesn't consider you a high priority. In modern life, everyone has their own responsibilities and pressures, but if someone truly cares about you, they will always find a way to make time for you, no matter how busy life gets. This doesn't mean they have to be with you all the time, but adjusting their schedule, setting aside a few hours to be together, or even having short but sincere conversations are all ways to show they care. Imagine love is like a tree that needs to be cared for. Without time to water, the trees will gradually wither. A relationship is the same way. It needs regular investment of time and attention. You can't expect a relationship to develop on its own without care. A woman who loves you will understand that investing time is a way to build and strengthen a relationship. No matter how busy she is willing to give you private moments, because to her, you are an important part of life. If she is not willing to do this, and even always justifies it with reasons of work, friends, or personal activities, without ever putting you on the priority list, then it is a clear sign that you are not an essential part of her life. This can lead to feelings of insecurity, making you wonder if this relationship is really worth continuing. You have a right to be valued and loved, and one of the important ways to show that is to spend time with each other. True love is when both people are willing to give their precious time to each other, because that is how we build relationships and maintain emotional connections. Spending time with your loved one is not only about being physically together, but also about sharing experiences, listening to each other's thoughts and feelings, and building shared memories. When there is no time for each other, the relationship can easily lack connection, which can lead to emotional distance. Think about the times you wanted to share a small success with her, but she was too busy to listen. Or when you need comfort, but she's not there to help you through tough times. Small actions like having dinner together, going for a walk, or simply sitting down and talking together after a long day also mean a lot in maintaining a bond. If she doesn't show this willingness, then perhaps you should reconsider your role in her life. Sometimes, not making time for you can stem from her not realizing the importance of the relationship, or she is not mature enough to understand that love needs care. However, it is important that you face the truth frankly. If you constantly feel like you're being left behind, or like you're just a backup option, then that's not the love you deserve. You need someone who truly sees you as important and is willing to invest time in developing this relationship. Love is not something easy that we can ignore, especially when there are challenges and difficulties in life. But if both people have the same goals and desire to build a common future, then spending time together will become natural and necessary. If she's not willing to do that, then maybe it's time for you to reconsider whether this relationship is worth continuing. You deserve a relationship where you are valued and loved, and that starts with both of you spending time together. Sign 2. Efforts go unnoticed. One of the clearest signs that she doesn't truly value you is when all your efforts are ignored or taken for granted. You can try your best to bring a smile to her face, do small things from the heart to make her feel special. But if those efforts go unrecognized, or worse, are looked down upon, then this is a worrying sign. Each of us wants to be loved and seen for who we are. A relationship can only exist when both understand and appreciate the gestures of affection for each other. If what you do is not noticed, not appreciated, it will not only make you feel tired, but also gradually lose faith in your own worth. This can create fatigue and insecurity, making you wonder if you are in a real relationship or just a one-sided effort. When we invest time and emotion into a relationship, we expect a corresponding response from our partner. This doesn't mean you demand that she reciprocate everything you do, but rather that she acknowledges and appreciates your efforts. For example, you might host a romantic evening, prepare a home-cooked meal, or simply remember and celebrate your special days together. These actions are your way of showing your love and care. But if all of this is ignored or not mentioned, you will start to feel unimportant in her eyes. In fact, there are many men who feel heartbroken when they try their best to do something for their lover, only to be met with indifference or contempt. This can manifest in many different forms. She doesn't respond to loving messages, never shows excitement or gratitude for the effort you put in, or even when she criticizes or ridicules your efforts. These expressions will gradually demotivate you to try, making you feel that everything you do becomes meaningless. A study from the University of California shows that small gestures that show love and recognition play an important role in maintaining a happy relationship. Gestures such as thanking, praising, or simply paying attention to the other person's efforts can help strengthen affection and increase bonding. When these gestures are lacking, the imbalance in the relationship will gradually become apparent, and the person lacking appreciation will begin to feel neglected, disconnected, and may even feel lonely in their own relationship. No one wants to find themselves in a relationship where they constantly feel the need to strive to deserve the other person's attention. Love is not a competition to see who puts in more effort, but rather a process of sharing, understanding, and growing together. If your efforts go unacknowledged, it's not just a matter of emotions, but also impacts your self-esteem and belief in yourself. Over time, you may begin to feel inadequate, which can lead to diminished self-confidence and even psychological issues like anxiety or depression. In reality, a healthy relationship requires both parties to understand and feel valued by one another. This not only strengthens the bond, but also creates an environment where each person feels worthy, loved, and encouraged to grow. A woman who truly loves you will never dismiss the things you do for her, no matter how small they may seem. Instead, she will recognize and appreciate your efforts because she understands that love is built on sincere actions and heartfelt emotions. Therefore, if you feel that all your efforts are being overlooked, it may be time to reassess the relationship. You deserve someone who appreciates you, recognizes your worth, and reciprocates your affection with genuine sincerity. Remember, love is not just about giving. It's also about receiving and working together to build a better future. If she cannot see your value, then perhaps she is not the right person for you. Don't be afraid to let go of an unhealthy relationship, because ahead of you lie new opportunities where you will be loved and appreciated for who you truly are. Side 3. Lack of emotional investment. A lasting relationship requires emotional investment from both sides. This means that both parties must be willing to share their feelings, engage in meaningful conversations, and support each other through life's challenges. If she's unwilling to share her emotions, avoids deep conversations, or doesn't even care about the dreams, aspirations, and even the difficulties you're facing, it shows that she doesn't really care about you. German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "To understand each other, it is necessary to open up and share emotions." A true relationship requires openness, honesty, and empathy for each other. A relationship is not just about showing up next to each other. It's about connection, understanding, and mutual support. If she can't make time to share with you, can't open up to let you understand what she's going through, then you're simply two individuals living side by side without real emotional connection. Think of the happy couples you know. You will see that they not only experience happy moments together, but also face challenges and difficulties together. A woman who truly loves you will be willing to listen, share joys and sorrows, and accompany you on your life journey. It's not just superficial conversations about the weather or daily work. She will explore deeper issues with you, such as dreams, goals, and even the anxieties you are carrying. If she is unwilling to invest emotionally in the relationship, it can leave you feeling lost and abandoned in your own love. This can easily make you wonder if you are worthy of love, and this is a very painful feeling. However, remember that you deserve someone who is willing to invest emotionally, share and accompany you on your life journey. A relationship can only be sustainable when both parties feel that they are an important part of each other's lives. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius also reminded us, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Don't let yourself be trapped in an emotionally uninvested relationship where you don't feel a real connection and love. A good relationship is where two people grow together and overcome the ups and downs of life together. If you are in a relationship where you always feel like you are the only one making the effort, then perhaps you need to reevaluate and make important decisions for your happiness. Finally, remember that a woman who truly loves you will be willing to listen, share, and empathize with what you are going through. She will not shy away from important conversations, will not refuse to participate in your important moments, and will always try to understand you more each day. Emotional investment is not an impulsive act, but a continuous process, a commitment to building and nurturing a relationship together. That is how we build trust and emotional connection. Always remember that you deserve someone who is willing to invest in you and your relationship. Don't be afraid to walk away from a relationship if you feel you are not valued, because there is still someone out there who will value and love you the way you deserve. Sign 4. Lack of respect. Respect is the foundation of any relationship. If she constantly dismisses your opinions, challenges your ambitions, or makes you feel insecure about yourself, it's a clear sign that she doesn't truly respect you. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Remember, your honor and self-respect depend on yourself, not on others." A good relationship doesn't mean always agreeing with each other, but there needs to be respect for each other's perspectives and decisions. That means that, despite differences, each person will still listen, consider, and understand each other's point of view, rather than rushing to dismiss or deny it. Imagine that every time you share your dreams or goals, she shows contempt, makes negative criticisms, or even ridicules them. This lack of respect not only hurts your self-esteem, but can also extinguish the passion and motivation you have. Sometimes, the words and actions of the person you love can strongly influence how you feel about yourself. A truly loving partner will never make you feel inferior or not good enough. She will be the one who always encourages and motivates, helps you confidently pursue your dreams, because she sees your potential and true value. In fact, in a disrespectful relationship, one often sees verbal or emotional abuse. She may use sarcasm, ridicule, or inappropriate expressions to make you feel undervalued. For example, when you mention a new project that you are interested in, instead of encouraging, she says, "You can't do it," or "Why bother with that meaningless thing?" Such sayings not only kill passion, but also make you gradually lose confidence in yourself. The consequences of this are not only emotional hurt, but also affect your future and life goals. In contrast, a woman who values you will encourage you to challenge yourself, believe in what you can do, and be willing to stand by you whether you fail or succeed. Mutual respect is the factor that creates the sustainability of a relationship, as it allows both individuals the space to develop and assert their own worth. As Friedrich Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow." A truly loving partner will always want you to find a reason to live, to grow, and she will be the one to encourage you as you face life's challenges. Life is full of difficulties and challenges, and each of us needs a companion to overcome them together. Respect is not just about agreeing or supporting, but also about being able to understand that you are an independent individual with your own dreams, ambitions, and values. When she respects you, she will not only listen, but also contribute constructive feedback, helping you become better without making you feel inferior. That is how a relationship can help both of you grow and develop together. If you feel that anything you say is being dismissed, or she frequently undervalues your dreams and plans, it is not only disrespectful, but also a way she is trying to diminish your worth. Don't let this lack of respect overshadow your value and potential. You deserve a relationship where you are loved, respected, and encouraged to be the best version of yourself. Remember, a woman who truly loves you will never make you feel like you're not good enough. She will always be there, encouraging, motivating, and moving forward with you, because that is what true love requires and builds. Mutual respect is the key factor that helps a relationship develop and last. It helps both of you to be stronger, more mature, and especially to feel valued. If you feel disrespected, be brave enough to face it and seek out relationships where you are truly loved and appreciated. Part 2. The key to success in every relationship. To become a confident, high-value, and hard-to-reach man, the first thing you need to do is recognize your intrinsic worth. It's not about external things like possessions, status, or admiration from others, but about the qualities, virtues, and abilities you truly possess. You need to know that your value comes from your ability to overcome difficulties, your determination to achieve goals, and your moral character. Confidence is not complacency or arrogance, but knowing who you are and not needing the approval of others to feel worthy. Confidence is not something that comes naturally, but a skill you can develop. Part of confidence is the ability to be silent when necessary. A high-value man doesn't need to always be talking, always trying to express himself or prove something to others. Silence does not mean ignorance, but a sign of calmness and self-control. The philosopher Blaise Pascal once said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." 1. The ability to be silent, to control one's emotions, and not to let the words of others affect you is a sign of true strength. You also need to learn how to create value for yourself every day. The value of a man comes not only from what he says, but also from concrete actions and the values he brings to others and to society. Keep learning, developing yourself, exercising, cultivating knowledge, and accumulating life experiences. A high-value man is one who is constantly improving, constantly challenging himself to become a better version of himself. Don't just live to please others, but live to please yourself, so that every day you wake up, you are proud of what you have done and are doing. Confidence and high value also go hand in hand with being hard to reach. This doesn't mean you are aloof or unfriendly, but that you are selective about your relationships. You don't easily allow just anyone into your life without evaluation. You need to understand that not everyone can easily achieve your value. A high-value man doesn't need too many people around him. He just needs people who truly understand and appreciate his worth. This makes you more attractive because scarcity always creates desire. When you become a high-value man, you will attract good relationships, people who respect and love you for who you are, not for what you have or can give them. You won't have to try to chase anyone because you understand that you are a valuable person and others need to make an effort to be worthy of your presence. This creates a free life, not dependent on the approval of others, and you will always feel confident and strong from within. Don't forget, to become a confident and high-value man, you need to know how to love yourself first. You have to know how to take care of yourself, know how to value every minute, and not let anyone diminish your worth. You are the one who decides your life. You have the right to choose what is best for yourself. Always remember, you are the only one who can control how you feel and how you live. And that's how you become a confident, high-value, hard-to-reach man that everyone admires and wants to be around. Finally, confidence and high value do not come from the recognition of others, but from your own actions, from being true to yourself and from living a life of purpose and meaning. Be brave, be confident, create value, and become the man you always wanted to be. Then, you will not only attract true love, but also find happiness from within yourself.